two different occasions, I was asked this question. My audience asked me. The first one was via my Facebook channel, who was like, there's something different about you aside all other motivational speakers. I was like, okay. And the second one was under the commentaries of one of my YouTube videos, like, are you sure it's as easy as you portrayed? Your encouragement, and it's easier said than done. And you know what? I laughed. Now let's go into details. Welcome back. I am Solomonayo, one of your favorite YouTubers. Our aim, our priority is enhancing each other's life through practical life experiences with the wisdom of God. So that's it. Now let's go into the answers of those questions. How it interests you, how it's gonna interest you, how it affects you, and the uniqueness that we all portray. You know, unlike many YouTubers, unlike many vloggers, or should I say the social media at large, we tend to portray just the good aspect of life. And people keep asking, okay, if life ought to be like this, why am I so unlucky? And you know, a lot of people feel so unlucky, they feel so beneath life's reality. But what's the definition of your whole reality? And many other things. And if someone else step out, like, I'm here to expose to us that it's not easy, you're not the only one, others too are going through this with you, we tend to say, oh, are you sure it's that easy? Permit me to tell you that it is not easy. Waiting upon God, going through life's challenges, when you are down the valley of life, going through failure, when your expectations are cut short, when you are going through psychological depression, oh, you want to tell me it's easy? Not at all. And that is what I'm going to tell you, that that's what makes me unique. I may not be here to portray to you word for word, realities to realities, what I'm going through, but I want you to know that every word that steps out of here, every inspiration I get you out of what has taken me through the phases of my life. I'm not yet up there, I'm climbing up there, and that is why I want to take others along with me. That life is not a bed of roses. Life might not seem as what it seems it ought to be. Life has its blows. It throws things at us. But you know what? When life throws you a lemon, you make a lemonade out of it. When life throws you some ginger, why not make some nice cubes of Maggi perfumed with ginger out of it? And that's what you like. It makes the difference. When life throws to you some pepper, of course, season your food with it. And that is just what this channel is all about. Sharing with us daily life experiences, what I go through, how I've been coming out of it. And that is the difference between I and all the YouTubers, I and all the motivational speakers. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to hold up your hand and let's walk through this together. That is the essence of my channel. We enhance lives. And it's not only limited to crisis, it's not only limited to difficulties of life, our spiritual life, our financial life, our marital life. Because every of these aspects are what constitute the world. My life, your life. None of it are independent of each other. And that is what is going to make me channel all this to today's word. It is not easy, I know. You know, recently I found myself in a very, very tough situation, and yeah, you may think I have it all. Yeah, the reality of life is what seems to be a worst situation happens to be the prayer request of someone else. I know, but I don't have it all. I still wish to have more of every aspect of life. Nevertheless, I will never take for granted what God has given to me. Where I am and what I'm going through, they are all seasons of preparation. You know, so I found myself in this very tough time, and people expected me to be down. They expected me to cry. How are you going to get out of this mess? I was like, it's not the end of the world. And you know what? That happens to be the best season of my life. Yeah, it's easier said than done. But one thing I'll let you know is, every tough time that comes your way, the way you react to it depends on your level of mental preparation and psychological development. That is just the secret. The way I will take a loss of investment might not be the same with you. The way I'm going to take a divorce in marriage might not be the same with you. The way I might take an accident that claimed the life of a loved one might not be the same with someone else. That doesn't mean all this do not mean much to all of us. No. That doesn't mean I don't love my spouse. That doesn't mean the person that passed away was not so dear to me. No. But sometimes, when you learn how to transform the oceans of rejection, pains, trials, suffering into a wide wave of push, you will learn to affront many things that life throws at you. There was a time I was completely on a job search. Yes. I was out of the job market. But you know what? Through the course of years, God has been working on me, preparing me, learning to know that having a job is not the key to success in life, but the development of your talents, of what you committed into, of what you love doing. There are things that will make you succeed. In it lies the key to your greatness. But because we have no time to invest ourselves, our intellect, our resources has nothing to do with money, energy, your time, your thinking faculty. Because we have no time to invest all this. That's why we see ourselves running after things that is even a reduction of our true value. Yes. You know, when I was out of the job market, people were like, you're very selective. You need to apply for this compared with your skills. I was like, you're right. But within me, I was happy. I was like, God, finally you made me have time for myself. I was singing, I was praising God. It was not easy, but I had faith in God. And I was like, I was made to go through this period to see how I've neglected things that matters to me. I think you have no idea of the joy that you can have through this. Joy is inestimable. It has no price. No boss, no employer can pay for your joy. You know, I discovered I've even neglected everything about me. Few things about myself, my family, my kid, my passion for God. My skills have been left undeveloped. Underdeveloped. Let me use the word underdeveloped. And I was laughing. I was just smiling. I'm sure you say, hi, you don't understand. I have bills to pay. I have this. I'm the breadwinner of my family. And so I understand you totally. You are this, you everything for your family. But they are not you. All this do not mean you. They cannot be equivalent to you. So fight for yourself first. Before you start fighting for the bills, for your family, for your spouse, for your kids. Fight for yourself first. Fight to regain back your joy, to regain back your stability, your emotions. Fight against depression. Then when you take a deep breath, you can start thinking of how to go about them one after the other. But I know it's not easy. There are external prayers. And that's why I say you fight to protect yourself first. Like build a wall. Yes. For the very first time, be egocentric. Fight for yourself. Your stability. Your health. Your safety. Your protection. Should you think of all of the things that you need to handle, the bills you need to pay, this and that, you won't know when you walk into a car. And the next thing we're going to find you down there in the grave. So when I keep saying, all these are not easy, I know. But that is where personal development comes in. Keep reading books, keep meeting with positive people. Keep listening with those that challenge you out of your comfort zone. They make you see life in a different perspective. When you meet with people that have gone through worse things and you see the way they keep smiling, they are not pretending. But they've learned to make a juice out of every damn thing the life throws at them. They've learned to make some passion. It's in Europe that I know that you can have flavors of anything on earth. You have Maggi with chicken flavor, with rice flavor, with this flavor, juice with this flavor, bread with this flavor. Talk of anything in life, you're gonna get all the flavors you damn need. So why not turn your life to that? Anything lives out of you, throws at you, make a flavor out of it. That is to say, transform it into something, into an energy that they would regret ever throwing that at you. And that has been my motivation. When people criticize, oh, you don't know how to do this, I look at it, okay, I will work on it, but I'm going to show you guys that sometimes I'm better. It's not, sometimes we say, okay, it's a negative motivation, but sometimes it helps you overcome that depression. It helps you stay above self-pity, negative emotions, and speech of failure to yourself. I hope this will just be of help to someone out there. If you still need to talk one-on-one, consultation is free. Never hesitate to reach out to me. And but before then, bless yourself with other videos in this channel. They might truly address one of your problems, one of your challenges. They might give you a hope of strength to move on. And that is what this channel is all about. Addressing life realities as we work together. We'll work together till we are going to achieve the success we desire. Life is never going to be nice to you. Stop expecting that. You need to walk your way into the nicest part of life. And it's not easy. Life is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those that have their broad shoulders, as you can see. No, those with their broad shoulders to affront every obstacle that comes your way. Jesus carried the cross to the cross where he was nailed. Bro, sometimes you need to carry your bodies up there to your mountain of greatness. But when you weigh down, that is where I come in. When life seems to be so overwhelming, when you're losing it, it's not a shame to admit you're losing it. It's not weakness to shout out sometimes, to lose it, that you're not getting it. You are dying within. It's not something to be ashamed of. It doesn't diminish your dignity. And anyone that makes you feel like that is actually your number one enemy from the first day. Because they are those that pretend. So be you, be yourself. And that is where I come in. That is where good people around you come in. They might not give you solutions, but they will help with an helping hand to help you carry the cross, the weighty cross of life. Stay tuned. See you next time.